sandwiches.
Get that. Hello, welcome to the Seoul, South Korea travel vlog with my sister Sarah, who is currently on the phone to my mum. We're going to be bringing you with us along the way. We've got a 20-day trip ahead of us, but this vlog, sorry if that's loud, this vlog will only be about Seoul. Currently at Brisbane International, about to get on our flight. We're flying Jetstar and we're flying business class Jetstar. So that'll be interesting to see what that is like. But tune in for what will be a pretty cool video because South Korea seems like a wild place. I'm so excited to explore it. It's going to be freezing, but we're going to make the most of it. 4 days in South Korea, starting now. Let's go. Alrighty. 10 hours later and we have touched down in Incheon, Seoul, South Korea.
Oh shit.
We are looking weathered because it was a long flight.
Speak for yourself, man.
But overall flight was really good. Business class was definitely worth it.
Punched out House of Dragons.
Watched the entire season of House of Dragons, beginning to end. It was almost perfectly timed for the flight. Yeah, food was good. Got some sleep. And now we have to work out how to get to our comm. Got no idea. But that's just the beauty of traveling. Just making it up on the fly. Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It is freezing. 0 degrees. Just need to find the building that we're staying in. Getting the bus from the airport was an absolute breeze. Definitely do that. And yeah, it is so cold. Got to find somewhere to either eat or... Oh, it's just down here. So just when you think it can't get any better, you discover a cat cafe. So just got back to the little unit that we're staying in. I'll give you a proper tour later, but basically there's 2 beds up there in the loft, a main bedroom there, little lounge room, and views of the city. We are right in the middle of the city, which is cool because it's not far to walk places. We just did about 8 Ks walking around the city, tried a whole bunch of food, tried markets. Yeah, now we're just gonna relax for a little bit before going out again later maybe. And in the meantime, I've got some work to do. I think Sarah's got some work to do. Gonna do some push-ups, gotta stay healthy, gotta stay fit. So that's the challenge is every day, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, just to keep the fitness in check. Yeah, good time so far. Just had some Korean BBQ. How was it?
Pretty good. I feel like we got coaxed in there.
We did.
We were hesitant, but she basically forced us in.
There were a lot of Korean barbecue joints, and she was the most persuasive. So her sales training obviously got us through the door, and overall it's great. We've gone to 7-Eleven, picked up a couple of these things. Basically tastes like a seltzer or a hard solo, 9%. So we're not mucking around. And it was $5 for two, $5 Australian for two drinks. South Korea so far has proven to be very affordable.
It's cheap.
Very cheap country.
I would compare it to Bali prices, actually. That's like the most similar cost comparison.
Yeah, I feel like the local mart is a pretty good barometer for value and what things cost around here. So no, it's haven't been spending that much money. We're on our way to a night market, which is what?
Oldest night market in Korea, established in 1902. Lots of food, fabrics.
Wow, textiles.
Textiles.
Might pick up a few fabrics, create a suit while I'm here.
Some traditional Korean wear.
Something, yes, a kimono, if you will.
Just not Korean.
See you at the night market.
Nice.
That almost tastes like gnocchi. Is it a rice cake?
Yeah. Like rice flour.
I was hoping for more fried things. Like fried chicken. So you might be wondering why I'm the only one eating. Sarah is gluten intolerant, which in loads of Asian countries is not recognized as a normal thing. So finding food that is suitable is actually really hard. Even a simple translation of I can't eat gluten doesn't really convert because the context around the whole thing doesn't exist in these countries.
Well, it's just not as widely or commonly known yet. It exists in certain parts, but in Korea, this has been the hardest Asian country for my particular dietary requirements.
Being GF in any Western country is pretty common, and they've got options for those people everywhere these days. But here are my dumplings. While I am enjoying all of this food, Sarah's just drinking. That's pretty much all she can do. No, what have you had? Some rice?
Rice and eggs.
Rice and eggs.
Rice, eggs, and meat.
And meat that is, like, you can't even get a marinade on that meat because it's just too risky that there might be gluten in it.
Bit of salt. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be a little bit easier in Japan, but Korea is proving...
Korea's hard.
Korea's
tough, but not for me. Don't worry about that.
I don't need to eat. Eating is cheating.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Not Wayne. Adult coffee.
Anything GF? Still looks good. This is delicious. I tried this yesterday. Salt bread. So we have stumbled upon what seems to be some kind of political demonstration where they're waving South Korean flags and American flags. No idea what this whole thing represents, but the vibes are high. So this is the sniper target and the pistol target. Pistol's definitely a lot harder.
I'm definitely a jackal.
Definitely a sniper.
Smacking down some Korean fried chicken and beer.
Spicy would be an understatement.
Delicious but spicy.
Oh.
This is Andrew's mukbang.
It's my what?
Mukbang.
I'm working.
Rub your eye.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you fucker. You got it. Oh,
Nah, that's fucked.
it's rigged.
It's totally rigged.
Maybe that one over there. I reckon that's it. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, gets worth it.
Good morning. Our last full day in Seoul, and we've been blessed with absolute clear blue skies, bluebird for the final day, and
Negative 6 degrees.
yeah, you'd think it'd be a little bit warmer, but this is the coldest day, -6, and you can feel it. But I think it's safe to say we've acclimatized a little bit. Doesn't feel as cold as it did on the first day. The plan is to go and stroll through
A traditional Hanok village.
traditional old village and then make our way up to the top of the mountain from where we can see the whole city and probably get an amazing view because it's so clear today. Kamsa. there you have it, 4 days spent in Seoul, South Korea. We actually are now in Japan, Tokyo, on the train. But what a way to finish that vlog, up the top of the mountain, overlooking the city. And I would say that was definitely one of the highlights from the 4 days, seeing the entire city just surrounded by those snow-capped mountains was something really special. And the sunset as well was one of the best I've ever seen. Overall, thoughts on Seoul, South Korea, I would definitely go back there. I think that the city itself is extremely modern and progressive. The people are very stylish, no doubt about it. They've got a lot of style, but it would seem like the city is very commercially driven. Whereas just being in Japan now for an hour, it's got a totally different feel to it. The people here are giving off a more welcoming energy. Not to say that there's anything wrong with Seoul and the people there. We had the best time ever, and again, I would go back. It's such a good place to go if you're planning to go to Japan, especially from Australia. You can fly to Seoul and fly to Tokyo. It's 2 hours from Seoul to Tokyo, so you can kill two birds with one stone like we've just done. But I would go back. I'd see more of the countryside. Any highlights?
Meerkats and raccoons and cat cafes.
Yeah, we really embraced the culture, which was the novelty cafes where you can go and surround yourself with cats and meerkats and raccoons. The cafe scene is really good.
Yeah.
I'd say for me, as a non-gluten-free eater, I had a great time trying all the different foods. What was my favorite? Just their desserts. Like, some of the little things that I tried just on the street were probably the best in terms of flavor. I want to go back though. Would you go back?
Yeah. I would. If I go back, I would go further out, like see more of the countryside.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flying over it and flying out to it.
Yeah.
Insane. The
the land
surrounded by mountains. So I would want to do more outside the city.
Yes, it's a spectacular landscape. But we spent 4 days walking the city. We must have done 60,000, 75,000 steps.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what that is, 30, 40 kilometers on foot, just seeing the entire city, or at least the main parts of it. But when you go up to the top of that mountain, you see how big it is. It's massive. But yeah, would recommend going. Thank you for watching the vlog if you've watched the entire thing. And stick around and watch Tokyo, Hakuba, because that's where we're at now. I'm going to do a Japan vlog, 7 days in Japan, hit the slopes.
Snowboarding tomorrow.
Snowboarding in Hakuba, on our way now to Nagano, and then 3 days in Tokyo to tie the trip up before we head to the third and final country. But yeah, hit the next video for the Japan vlog. See you soon. Peace.